I missed some of this stuff. Ari rant, here we go, yeah. It's so easy to wind her up about boobs. I know! You guys know my weakness. Fetus software porn. That's the thing. Somebody was ranting about something about in the IRL channel. Somebody was doing something with their feet, and I'm like, so? And they're like, but people have feet fetishes. I'm like, and that's Twitch's problem. How? Like, I just don't know. It was a joke, Chris. It was a joke. That's why someone has the name Pan Cleavage on Twitch.
Hey,
it was
go
fuzzy because he knows. No, I'm not gonna hate you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not a scrub. We can hang out together. You don't have to like hide over to the side. You can stand in the middle.
What?
Of your
No,
circle.
if it drops it on me, then I can slide in.
Wait.
And still be in my
Anything
lane.
can be porn. So like, if it's acceptable to do in public, which having cleavage is, then it's not a problem on Twitch.
Actually, it's illegal to have boobs now.
Oh shit. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to do with these? Hey!
Oh no! I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't know when it snapshotted it.
It's way
never...
after the icon leaves. You gotta be careful with it. You
yeah,
basically gotta wait till
with it before.
he flings it at you. Sigh. Winter, you better not drop that on me. Thank you.
I love these like just normal ass 10k crits. Or that was only when I was really lucky.
This tank needs like no healing.
He's doing really good.
He has a fuck ton of health. But he needs no healing, so I'm okay with that.
He's still in Defiance though.
Nope.
You say that.
Hey, any other tank would have been dead there. So.
You mean any tank that does good DPS? Because they're in Deliverance.
Is that what he's...
He stayed in Defiance.
Oh. I mean, I don't care. It means I can DPS more.
True.
That's all I really care about. His DPS is not going to compare to mine anyways. If I can wholly... I mean, single target maybe, but... Although I'm curious...
Oh, at least he knows about this.
I need to go spend some time on... I think he must be on an alt. There's no way he's never...
Or you watch like a video guide.
Oh yeah.
Because I know some people do, which is kind of silly for dungeons, but...
I mean, if
each
that's,
their own.
if that's what they want to do. I'm just way too lazy to watch videos. It's a pain in the ass for me to watch, like, raid videos. Mostly because I don't actually get that much out of them, so I just find it more of a chore than anything useful.
The only thing I watched for A12 was Inception, because you guys just carried me up to it.
Did no one pick up the thing? Oh man. Scrubs!
I don't pick trash up.
That's
Better
DPS
than that.
work. No, DPS work.
That's healer work.
No, I'm like casting stone skin and shit. What are you doing?
Healer work is opening treasure coffers.
Yes.
I am trying to be the first one on the ride.
To what purpose? How does this benefit the group as a whole?
It doesn't. It benefits me. You know the best spot on a roller coaster is the front car. Same goes here.
The back can be good too, though.
I think the back is best on the vertical ones.
Yeah, it depends. I think they have different benefits.
Now the ones that go like straight up and straight down, I don't do anymore or in the front anymore because I almost lost my glasses on one of them.
I
Like
think
it fell off and I caught them in midair.
I don't know if I'm getting like too old for roller coasters, or I just like don't like the new roller coasters. Because I don't like any of the new stuff. Because I'm a big wimp.
Find new.
Well, at the amusement park by here, the one in Toronto, they have the Behemoth, which is basically it's just up and down the entire time, so the whole roller coaster is just drop after drop after drop.
Oh, I like there's one called the Steel Venom at Valley Fair.
Actually, my issue with them is the restraints. I don't like the new restraints because they're designed to make you feel like you're not restrained, and I do not like that. Because the two new roller coasters that I don't like there, they have a lap bar, and it literally like just comes and it doesn't like attach to anything. It just like pulls down, and I'm like, this does not make me feel comfortable. I want a roller coaster that has like over the shoulder things that like buckles in, so even if like the mechanics release, the buckle will like still hold you in. That's
the
what.
lap bars don't spook me, but I like the feel of the chest ones better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of lap bars at all. Like, I haven't even gone on the newest one, the Leviathan, because the Behemoth, I went on it once and I was like, nope, never again. And then the Leviathan, I was like, oh, same lap bars? Nope, not gonna do it.
If you weren't with Ryan, he'd want you to farm the Leviathan.
I like the Leviathan fight better than the roller coaster. Although I've never been on it, so I can't really say. And part of the issue is, for the scarier roller coasters, I like to work up to them until... And the last time I went, my friends are like, oh, we want to go do it first. I'm like, okay, it's not happening. I'm just going to go stand over here while you guys do that. That's fine. If you guys want to do it again later, maybe. But then we didn't. But now, because I don't like their new rides, I have much less interest in going.
I hope you all know if I get stack thing, I'm not moving.
Then you're gonna eat it by yourself.
Oh no, oh no!
Oh shit. Why is my cleric stand still on?
I forgot you don't give a piety bonus.
What?
I forgot you don't give a piety bonus, so I ran out of MP doing Blizzard 3.
Oh yeah, I have mind. Yes. Oh, that tank just did. Wow, he still didn't take like any damage. What?
Tonight's fun day.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff with my raid. That is raid night. That does not mean we are raiding per se. Although, I mean, who knows? Because we can always end up in like old stuff that are actually raids. I don't
So
even
it goes
know
better
what
than
raid
the
is.
A7.
Well, that was just.
That was
just
sad.
silly.
Like nobody had any respect for it and just ate shit.
On my I didn't remember stuff, and my Discord was
Yeah, me
broken,
neither.
and I was like, okay, well, no one can like tell me what's coming up either. Hey, someone was worried. I'm glad
I like
somebody
how-
enjoyed it. Hello. I have no sound. My microphone's working. Oh wait, because it's muted. Oh, it's muted. There we go. Woohoo. And a brick wall. Awesome. Alright. Sorry about that. I was just a slacker as per usual. But I started my timer and I thought I just had to feed Arthas and I was going to run to the bathroom and then I was like, oh shit, I did laundry and I needed to hang it up. So that's why I was a little bit late. Because I didn't want my wet laundry sitting in a pile for like 4 hours until I'm done my stream. So I just took a few minutes and probably put 5 extra minutes and got that all done. All right, where am I going? I think I probably want to go. It doesn't really matter which way I go. Let's go this way. How was my food? It was good. I still have some left over because a whole panzerotti is way too much. I probably should have just eaten the the jalapeno poppers, to be honest. But I ate half my panzerotti too. Mmm. Oh, is that serious hard? I'm not going that way. I have fuzz stuck to my lips. Oh man, I should have just ordered the jalapeno poppers. They're so freaking good. I love those things. Alright, what am I doing? Go through the first checkpoint and defeat any Sahagan. I see, Shola. This is the first checkpoint. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to kill this dude. Yeah, you come out of there, because I don't want to aggro more shit. Sahagan have been alerted to your presence. What am I pressing? Alright. Now we need to go through the check-in checkpoint. No, second checkpoint. Wow, words. I'm really starting to like Dragoon. I wish that I was better at it, but I have improved a lot. I'm not perfect. Well, I don't know if I've improved a lot, but my numbers seem to be doing better. I don't know if it's just that people are awful, or that my gear is better, or if I'm actually improving. It could be any number of things. I don't want to aggro that thing. Why are there so many? We're done, right? We're done. Go through the third checkpoint, the final checkpoint. Can I get behind him? They have been alerted to our presence. Alright. God, no, I can run through. I can run through! Oh fuck, I'm gonna aggro them all. Oh no, it's just... Oh, these guys aggro by scent. Okay. Or sound. Sound. Probably sound. You guys go away. Go away. Go away. Turn around. Turn around. No, turn around. Seriously. You turn around. Thank you. Hello, Yashtola. Do you need some help? Some of my manly help. Oh, don't come close! No! Okay, good, it stopped. Whew. Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. I gotta fix this bow tie around my necklace, my neck. Oh.
have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Thank God? Yeah! Yeah, it was. No, you didn't. She's a ninja.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency.
Damn.
To the Aetherite!
Aetherite? It's aetherite. Learn to pronounce things, dudes. They do pronounce it aether, not ether all the time. The bow tie. I can't even deal with it. Or the ribbon around his neck. Who's shooting? Merlib! Merlib!
You'll
Oh,
forgive me
yeah.
my lateness.
Thanks, Merlib. This is like the moment of NPC badassery. Where they're all like, yeah, we can fight. Watch us do it. Minfilia, you're so useless.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs.
So you're gonna drown.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our
Oh,
misery.
it's the whirl, not the whirl like I pronounce it. Lord of the Whirl.
Do you feel that?
Yes, yes, I do. No, I don't. Ugh. Here we go.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? Such power! It is transcendent!
Oh, damn, she shot him. Man, if only enemies would die to one shot. I wish. Unless she's like level 150 or some stupid shit like that. Oh. Oh, if you kill the priest,
Seven hells.
it just takes another one.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile. I have mastered the
Why are we just standing there letting this happen?
Foolish Shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
And here comes Leviathan. Is Leviathan gonna eat him?
Heavens forfend. Damn it all!
It's because you stood around and let him do his summoning.
My being am the way. It could by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates.
Aren't they all pirates?
Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
It's okay. I'll go fight him. Don't worry. I got this shit, guys. That's a long cutscene. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements, if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated, yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Whatever. Let's take the middle one. Into the heart of the world. Merlweb is brooding over Leviathan's return. Although our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he's effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure, but Limlea herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Coral, in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. I think we're going back to Limsa, but I'm gonna go swing by and talk to Gerald instead. So let's to Fulgord float. And then we'll go back. Tootsie Roll. Whew, I'm thirsty. Fenrir. Jelly. I've got one on Ari. And Ryan will never have Fenrir. Somebody in the FC is talking about how voice actors changed between 2.0 and 3.0. You're still alive! Why the hells do you adventurers have to be so goddamn sturdy? I was bloody sure you'd be hydra dung by now. Gerald, it's almost like you want me to die. But what's done is done, or in this case, not done. Anyway, let's talk about that text you brought. It contains an account of Saint Renette's painfully pious life. Seems to be a part of Ishgard's holy scriptures. Be true to the Faerie, live in virtuous penury, dedicate your life to blah bloody blah. The book fair put me to sleep, and not even 11 flagons of mead can do that. Any road, one bit touched on old Saint Renette's time as a dragoon. That's where I found a passage describing the relic spear Gable. Turns out the base of the spearhead, that's the bit what looks like wings, ain't just for show. Apparently it helps dragoons get their arc just right when they're leaping on a prey. As you can see, I've done me research. I trust you also been pulling your weight, putting the relic to use like I said. Well, go on then. Tell me what you've learned. Is that so? I wondered about that. Based on what we've gleaned from the text and your first-hand experience, I'll rework the relic so as to improve your affinity with it. Hand it over for a second, will ya? Alright, let's, put on a better weapon. And, give him the Gabolg. I like that he's hammering away on nothing. Useless. There, the deed's done. That leaves us with one last step. That is, fully merging with the old relic, with the new host and the soul of the bearer. Aye, that's you. Only then can the weapon be restored to its former glory. But to do this, I need fire what's hotter than the seventh hell, and to keep such rage and such a fire alive and raging, I need a wind what's fiercer than the hangover I had last week. Yeah, you know what I mean. Just give me that white-hot ember, a howling gale, and a chunk of hyperfused ore, and I'll finish your bloody weapon. And I need me a bottle of Rad's hand quenching oil as well to cool it off. Okay. Okay. Let me queue for some Ifrit. Where's Ifrit? Bowl of embers, hard. Okay, I'm tired of this necklace, so we're gonna go glamour it. Which means I gotta go buy a Emperor's new necklace. What? What? That was crazy fast. Oh. That's so fast. I'm gonna forget what I was doing. Although at least it's not a full dungeon, so with any luck, we'll be done pretty quickly. Actually, we should be. This is stupid easy now. Oh shit. Why is this tank so terrible? got interrupted. Oh, I was in second place and then I fell to third. Oh well. Twas not terrible. I did wow, we were all dragoons. Crazy. This guy's complaining that the tank's complaining that people ran in too fast. And that's why they couldn't hold aggro. And somebody's like, or you know, you didn't have tank stances on. I got a commendation. Alright. Garuda. We need Garuda now. And what? I don't want any of these things. Purchase glamoring items. I'm a personal assistant of Master Wisecard himself. Don't know the big man. Then all of the astounding wares I have. You don't know these either. Farewell. Really? I can't buy those unless I'm a crafter? That's what this requires, right? What? There's no way. There's no way that's a thing. Am I looking at the wrong spot? Emperor's New. Where do you buy this shit? Tataroga. That's what I was speaking to, right? Whoops. What? Okay, this is somebody asking on Reddit. Huh. Oh. Okay, it says maybe I can buy them. So maybe we'll do that. Probably be stupidly expensive. But yeah, I guess you can't buy them unless you have a crafter. That sucks. I guess someone will get money from me. Ugh. Ugh, that's stupid expensive. Oh well. Grats. And then, what do these take? Alchemist. Alright, catalysts. Alchemy. Wow. This is an expensive endeavor. Alright. But it's important to not look like crap. There we go. There's that manly neck. Alright, let's go this way now. Totally worth it. I really gotta get back on making money though, because my money is going in the wrong direction. But I have so much questing to do that I never have time for it. You are expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. Yes.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
I was gonna say, I thought that Halfstone was where the Sahagin Beastman dailies were. But it is!
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystal stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations.
Sit your butt down, Arthas. Get out of the way. Hey. Hey, I'm talking to you. Get out of the way.
If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain.
We're gonna have to do that quest again. Or that cutscene again. Oh yeah. I haven't done Garuda Hard yet. Whew. Oh, Garuda's breasts. Scary. Why is this cutscene so freaking long? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are we making progress on her? Yeah, slowly. There we go. Oh, she would have been dead. People were killing her sisters. That was silly. I was third, but I was pretty close to the second. The first person was ahead of us. Player commendation, sure, healer, and loot. Is that ninja? Yeah. 2 commendations. Alright, let's try this again.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha.
Yeah. We heard this.
Some years
Yeah.
when the
They destroyed it.
The area.
Yep.
Aye. Given the if that CD that cannot happen.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the Primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet. But we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe. But I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed 2 ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
Of course you do.
It will be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse.
Whoops, I cut her off. She said very well. Who's she
Commodore,
talking to?
assemble the remnants of the fleet at Morabee Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
Oh, he looks so much better without that ribbon around his neck.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Yugiri! Actually, I should queue up for another dungeon, I'd say. Where were we? We did copper, we need hockey hard. Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legend tells us that they walked among us in the days of yore, but I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with a primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? Hey, DJ. A message, Admiral. I judge it best to be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. What? One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We've dispatched one of our own to question the individual. Wow, I can't talk. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is as Y'shtola said, none save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not already know? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on this supposed primal slayer's claim. Rion, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lunasia. The Storm Fleet sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May our journey prove fruitful. Where am I going? Whoops. Where? Huh. Alright, let's go to Mist. I need to unlock Titan Hard though. That I'll need to talk to Rion for. What do I want to do? Let's go see Rion. Ugh, my hands are like. That's not where I wanted to go. Arcanist Guild. Silly me. How was work, DJ? That doesn't seem like that was a very long shift. To Vesper Bay. Wow, I just looked at the shout conversation, and what I read is shank your left ass cheek. Or as cheek. There's only one S, but I assume they mean ass cheek. And they spelled cheek wrong with 2 E's instead of EA. Ariange, I have need of your wisdom. Or rather, I just need you to go send me on an errand to fight Titan. Oh, wait, it's Yashtola. Wait, Yashtola, what are you doing studying in here? We're fighting Leviathan. In a Titan spot. Yashtola would entrust you with the titanic task of defeating a greatly strengthened Titan. So, both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you've earned yourself a rest. Would that you've had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan has also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with the Primal Brethren, he has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigations, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites, but it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. It was slow? Ah. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals without being none the wiser, and a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors, the amount of crystals it is gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Craigs has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We've already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you have traveled to Demnes by way of Aetheryte, first discovered in the company of heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Rickle at Maelstrom Command for details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it that you spare no preparation. Okay. Let's go... Wait. Yeah, no, we can't. Okay. Let's go do the quest, because after it's probably going to send me back to Limsa. So we'll go do that first. So, we want to go to Mist. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I didn't want to come to Mist. I just needed to use it to exit to an appropriate place. Leave. Oh, this dude again. Seriously? Now look here, you. You'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But, sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you, and before I mucked out the chocobo stable, and before I rolled that millstone over to the mill, and also before... Gods, man, I worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days, and you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractum ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you can. Ahem! The tale of Tractum's epic victory over the dread primal Leviabetus. Now, Leviabetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea of how big, each of his scales is about as wide across as me members long. And that's no mean feat, let me tell you. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of me hand at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. Ha ha ha. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots, but not wanting to take all the glory for myself, let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic, mayhaps too modest. Now, there's some that say you can never truly beat Leviathan, that you've got to go learn to live with him as make best of bad situation. Not the company, though. Hey, Fuzzy! Ah, it's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the attention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm chocobo dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in chocobo dung. I have to lie to women to tumble 'em, and that don't happen much. Remember, it's tiny. It's pathetic. Oh man, I sure as hell didn't fight Leviathan, but I have seen him with my own eyes. 'Twas a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor when I saw it. A great big mass of sea serpents some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then. What? Oh gods, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Hey, wait. If you're asking after Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't ya? Well, take care. He's really terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, I got this, dude. Why, you worthless lying whoreson! I can't believe you made me hang on little chocobo dung. Rion, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? I beg your pardon, Leviathan? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. We await you at the Moraby dry docks. Pray, make your way here as soon as you're able. This dude. Tracked him. Oh, apparently I'm going to Moraby. Moraby dry docks. There we go. Wrong way. Oh yes, I remember being over here for Leviathan. It's down this way. I see him. Slapacern. I'm told your jaunt to the great fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whirl Eater I call her, is complete. And she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she's been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she's nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The Whirl Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word, and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Lord of the Whirl. Einzahar stands ready to send you off to your death, aka encounter with Lord of the Whirl. Oh man. I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She's been fitted with what our friends at Null Deek and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. It's expected that the Sahagan and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Y'shtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it's to fulfill its purpose, your divisionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks would find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Y'shtola, if you would join the third levy, and Lady Ugiri the fifth. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Rion. May the crystal bless and keep you. Excuse me. The Horror Leader heart is now accessible. But we need to do... Oh, dear God. Anyways, we got a bunch of other stuff to do. So, we gotta see about... This one. This one. That's what we want to do first. Alright, back to Limsa. So many quests. Now we want to go to the Aft Castle. Nope, not you. Ricky! Ah, Rion of the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I'm chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Craigs has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobold were able to obtain such vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobold have a chance to wreak havoc in Limsa. You felled the primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We learned of a new aetheryte that will take you to the Navel. It's situated deep within the Ugamora mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds. It's only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the navigator guide you on your way, Rion. Cool. You like my shirt? Thanks. I like it too. There's only one way you can go, dude. Everybody got stone skin but me. Beautiful. I'm slow. I got it, don't worry. Are we stopping here? Hey, Bonzi, how's it going? Oh, always forget my dots. Fuck my life. One of these days. Stop standing in the bed. Okay, this tank is seriously, fuck. You're bad. Oh, I just realized this guy's name's Chicken McNuggets. Oh, nice. They said like, oh, they were in a beautiful line. Boy, I die shit boy. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Bonzi? Do we need to go in there? Some image with a skeleton says that? Oh, okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. Where are you going? You gonna open something for us? And then says, boy, you asked how I die over some McNuggets. Oh, I see. I see. Oh yes, boss. I remember him. Oh shit, I should have done that. I did it right for once. This tank doesn't know how to not stand in the bad. Holy fuck my life. Does 50 Dragoon not have positional? It does. I don't know which ones are. It's this one. Yeah. There's only 2 positionals. This and this. But I'm just bad and I forget about it. I forget about my second one and I always miss my first one. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm top DPS by a significant margin still, so. Like I did 327 and the bard did 187. So I'm doing like 150 more. Almost double. Almost double. Why is it? What is going on here? Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Do you play Black Mage and Bard? Because you don't have positionals? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I didn't realize this guy was here. The only positions are from each side AoEs. Oh man. Oh god, I'm out of TP. Not bad. I'm the Ari now? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm really confused by this dungeon, but I think it's because I've never done this in this manner of pulling before. No, give me my... Fuck. Oh, that was useful. I don't have the TP for this. God damn it. Whoops. What am I doing? Playing all the bad. Do you enjoy death and dying as much as I do? Oh, ha. Remapping the realm. You can have that. Eee, torture stuff. Creepy. Holy the boobs on her. These enemies have like the most massive breasts imaginable. What did I just press? Alright, here, let me do this properly. Oh, now I gotta go to that. No. Fucked up there. Oh well. And I forgot to stop. Oh shit. I'm being bad. I'm being bad. Please don't kill us. My bad. Forgot to watch for ads in here, and that's super important because not killing them is badness. Oh, I'm doing shit. They're catching up to me. Oh, I love doing that so much, guys. You don't even understand how much fun that is. Oh, God. Oh shit, are we gonna die here? I think we're gonna die. Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Come on. Oh hey, look at that. I got... Oh, I'm gonna eat that. I'm coming with Blade Dance. Please don't die. Whew. Hey, Bonzi. That's not very nice. You do not die just because I'm healing. I resent that. Whew. I'd like to point out that my high potion use saved the day. I would have died there, and then we wouldn't have had the limit break, the melee limit break. I probably won't get them, but I deserve all the commendations there. I'm amazing. I didn't get a single one. Not a single one. They just don't realize how much I did for them. How much I saved their asses. Alright, I need to go to... No, I need to queue for Leviathan. Clear selection. The War Leader. Join. and then we need to go to... I don't have Outer Lenosia. Have I not been there yet? How do you get there? I think I can get there from here. I also need to be here for a quest. What's in Eastern? Oh. Huh. I thought I had a quest to turn in here. I guess not. But in any case, this is where I needed to go. I actually... Oh wait, no, it's totally Abyss. Oh, it's not on my thing because it's hidden. Blozenegg sent you our way, you say? Well, I'll be thrice damned, it's you. I, the old heroic bloke that lopped off the Tonberry King's head. Do you remember us? It was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Saw you right before that great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Wasn't we stabbed, love? How are you guys alive? Indeed we were. 'Twas most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you are here to do something we'd prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at the little Tomberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there bleeding. Hells, I thought we weren't long for the round, but just as I was thinking of me last words, lo and behold, the Tomberries we'd been having it out with started treating us. Nursed us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tawnies. See, they was only menacing folks because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. And at art, that lauder Coleman twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having them take care of us for a fair spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamulja, what call themselves Silver Scales, came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but the scum of the bleeding realm. The owl and the blood, and so many dead. As if it weren't enough, the surviving Tomberries were locked away deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? We'd grown rather fond of the Tomberries while living amongst them. They have good arts, no matter how odd their appearance. Now that shouldn't matter anyways. This fellow's Iron, and I'm a Makote. Are we lesser couple for our differences? I should think not. Are they two dudes that are a couple? Oh, that's awesome. I'm pretty sure that they are actually a couple. They said something earlier. I called him Deary. My heart goes out to the Tomberries, truly. To be so betrayed, so ill-treated, and locked away in some horrid dungeon, and by one's own people no less. My dearest and I know their... See? His dearest. Yeah, they're totally a couple. Nice. My dearest and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No. We will not sit idly by and let the Tomberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love. But much as we'd like to give the Silver Scales the boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamulja. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home the Tomberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with Abazi Charzi and get a ride in his boat across the lake. What's that? What's it now? Bon voyage. Doesn't show up on my map because it's off my map, or it's off this list because I have so many freaking quests. Look at them all. Look at them all. Lucky I know where to go. Abazi Charzi. Come on, that treasure under Aaron's, have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned. The palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader is the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tomberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mamulja have them imprisoned is wrong. Capturing them, turn them into thralls, go and give those sellswords hell. Bon Voyage? No, Bon... It was Von Voyage, not Bon Voyage. That's silly. Alright, now we go north. North to Outer Lenosia, which somehow I have not been to yet? Is that possible that I haven't been to Outer Lenosia yet? That questing never took me out there? I don't believe that I have actually been there. I can't recall what I would have gone there for. But why would they have a whole zone that you never go to? Maybe I just never went by the Aetheryte? I guess we'll find out when I zone in if I get the achieve or not. Never been. Fascinating. So, oh! I'm coming. Oh, that's where that zone line is? I thought it was coming from this side. Weird. Isn't it pronounced Lenoche? I've always pronounced it Lenosia. Lenosia? But it could be Lenosi. I think it's Lenosi is actually how it's pronounced. I pronounce it weird, but I don't think you're right either. Alright, I'm going first to get the Aetheryte. So that this doesn't happen to me again. Although I was never here, so it's not like I forgot to get it. I think that there's a lot of, or maybe not a lot, but I think there's some job quests that bring you out here, but Dragoon is not one of them. What are you saying huh to? Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Oh, these guys won't aggro me. I am 11 levels higher than them. This zone isn't in the MSQ. Yeah! No, isn't that weird? That's so weird, isn't it? But I legit have not been here, and I did all the main story quests, so... Super weirdio. No, don't aggro me. Just want to make sure I had to go all the way around. No, it leaves me alone. It's in here, right? Yes, this is where the Aetheryte is. Go away, roundsman. Go away. Go away. Complete. Good, he went away. Alright. Now we can do hard. Oh, here we go. You spilled beer on your keyboard? Oh no! That's awful. Okay, this one definitely doesn't need to be on here. So we'll make that not show up. This is also low priority. We'll make sure that doesn't show up. I've only ever spilled water on my keyboard. I've told that story before. It was in the middle of playing Final Fantasy XI and resulted in some epicness. Oh, I see. It is 2 ships and they put a platform on top of it. Interesting. Why in God's name are you doing the 50 relic? Because I want to do, I wanted to do the hard primals, and it made sense to do the relic while I was doing it. And then I also unlocked Chimera and Hydra, which are easy trial fights. The real question is, and I had to do AK too, so I had to do all the things that you do for it, so I figured I might as well be doing the 50 relic while I was doing those things. It just seemed to make sense. Wait, wasn't he supposed to be getting us going fast enough? Not just dumping us in the middle of the ocean somewhere? Leviathan's here! Or Leviabetus? See, if he'd shortened it to like Levi, like he was familiar with it, it would have made his story seem less crazy. Last time you spilled anything on your keyboard, you were subbing for a group. I was in a Japanese party when I spilled water on my keyboard in Final Fantasy XI, which was a big deal, and I was leveling, and I didn't want to leave. So it was a great party, but I couldn't explain to them what had happened. Wait, I have to be on the tail, right? Can anyone confirm or deny this information? He's gonna phase. Yeah, that legit is exactly what happened to me. Oh shit. Alright, it seems to be on the other side. Shit! One of these days, I'll remember my dog. What am I doing? Fuck. I don't know how to play. I'm terrible. I'm doing top DPS though, what do you know? Who would have thought? Wow, that was the most pointless move I could have made. Don't go underwater, don't go underwater just yet. Thank you. Oh, okay, ads. Wow, I'm so like tunnel vision-y. Glad somebody's saying something. He doesn't shoot across him hard there? Hey, we're live! Did they just waste our limit break? Oh no, it did drop. I think. I guess I'm gonna see its health will know. I think it went off. Yeah. What should your Excalibur alt be? Be a Dragoon like me. Holy crap, this is really loud. I can't even hear myself think. Woohoo! Easy peasy. I did the most DPS. And no one will commend me for it. Because people don't run parsers, so they don't know. No thank you. What, you don't want to be like me? I got 2 commendations. People recognize. People acknowledge how awesome I am. Except not. I just think that when I'm top DPS, as much as I'm like, okay, at least I'm not garbage, but I'm like, how shit are these other DPS that I'm the top? I don't even understand. Alright, we need to go to Limsa. At the same time, we need to queue into Navalhard. Alright, let's go back to Limsa. There are only 2 open worlds on Primal? Really? Is Excalibur one of them? You want to do a Limsa class? Well, then your options are Warrior, Arcanist, and... what's the other one? Ninja's there? There should be another one, shouldn't there? Is there another one that I'm forgetting about? Let's see... Arcanist, Marauder... maybe not. Maybe not. Are there only the 2 there? That's so weird. Therefore, you should do Arcanist, and then you should go Scholar. Oh my, I'm gonna be so bad at Titan Hard. Limsa can only start as Marauder and Arcanist. No, Ninja! You can start, well, you can't start as Ninja. But you can switch to it at 10, right? So you only have to take something else until 10. Knowing the urgency of your business, I thought it best to refrain from making conversation during your past few visits, but today I will permit myself a few words. Ahem. I feel truly privileged to have had the honor of admitting a hero such as you. You are an inspiration to us all, sir. And on that note, the Admiral awaits you in the command room. Wink? Is this guy hitting on me? You can't start at it. But, I mean, level 10's pretty darn easy to get. It's not really a big hindrance.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally. On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks. Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
I just remember who Mistbeard is, and that made me laugh. It's him! It's that dude. That dude's totally
Before I set
Mistbeard.
foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man.
You love the face he makes, yeah.
Though I am but a refugee in this realm, I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
When I did these quests, I started hollering in your FC chat that he was totally Mistbeard.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
I don't think this quest is gonna finish. We're gonna have to watch it again. Then we can watch his
Naught
reaction
escapes
again.
your searching eye, Admiral.
When it was confirmed, you're like, yeah. I don't even remember much about Mistbeard. I just remember that it was a big, like, well, it was a secret who it was. Alright, how bad am I going to be at Dragoon Titan? Although this is Titan Hard, this isn't extreme. I'd be more worried if it was extreme. Number 1 goal, do not get knocked off the side. Whatever else happens, I want to stay on the platform. But if I fuck up, I've got a little sprout to make me feel better. Because then it's like, yeah, I suck, but I'm a nooblet, so it's okay that I suck. Oh, this guy's like... Oh shit. Oh fuck. No, I'm doing all the wrong moves. God damn it. Well, actually that kind of worked out okay. Because otherwise, I would have had to move. Right when... No! No! No, she totally knew there. She totally knew there. That was no secret to her. Oh, fuck my no! Oh, God. Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad at this, guys? Oh, he just jumps too often. Oh, you can stay back here. How did I not get hit with that? Oh, the heart, right. Fuck. Has anyone been jailed yet? Oh god. For all she screamed, one would think she jumped into a weight range. Oh man. I think I didn't see. Oh god. Whoopsie is right, man. Oh dear god. Oh god. How did I not get hit with that? He's like begging for a Suna. Poor guy. Oh, I'm gonna die! No! Oh no! Badly timed jump. Jump killed me. That's my Dragoon. Best part of tanking Titan, things have to be seriously effed up for you to have to deal with it. How come we weren't using Spine Shatter or Dragonfire? Because I'm bad. Because I'm bad, CJ, is the answer. I'm working on it. And also because I'd been using them, I probably would have died even sooner. They're gonna get it. Well, I'm gonna be dead. But my goal was to not fall off, and I didn't fall off. I just died to weight. That's not falling off. Well, it's alright. You're not bad, you're just alternatively skilled. Thanks, CJ. As soon as the damn GPS. Commendation. Sure, I like to commend white mages. What is this? Oh, it's a gun. Alright. Hey, I got it. Well, you know. Oh, there was like 2 of us left in the group. I still was the third highest DPS though. Alright. Shall we watch his expression again? And then I'll queue for something else.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive,
All
not
right.
for the first time.
Blah blah blah.
On behalf of my people,
I'll screenshot that again.
'tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard too, for his fine solution.
She totally
Whatever
knows.
else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
The reason, so that one's not as clear, but her previous conversation with him when they were talking about Mistbeard, she was like, oh, you know so much about Mistbeard, but I forgot at that point that it was because he was Mistbeard. But like she was a little bit more, I feel like she was a little bit more obvious there in hindsight. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm impressed that you picked that up the first time,
I had
Bonzi.
no inkling that the people this experience has served.
Alright, where did we leave off?
Though I am but a know that I am tutored.
Oh, right. They were talking
And
about...
I will see to it that besides, you're up.
Alright, something about Thancred. Thancred was talking, I think.
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral. Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
So the lore explanation is that Thancred is a rogue. Of course he's a rogue. And Yugiri is a ninja. And so people start as rogues and learn to be ninjas. Yes? Of course. Of course
I'm
Thancred's a
heartened to
rogue.
hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Yeah, you are.
You may labour to believe it. Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
I don't labor to believe that.
Stola! You jest, of course.
Yeah, they're all only loosely in the class system. I know. It could just be that they're classes that don't exist yet. CJ.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa, or received an education in Charlian.
The expression
or
on his
taken up
face, I
his
love
post
it.
in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Look at this expression. It's hilarious. He's like, what are you saying about me?
Minfilia, please!
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Is Thancred trying to put the moves on Yugiri and all these people talking about him and telling stories are ruining his plans? Thancred's pretty great.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not.
It is now.
Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in.
What? What, Bunzi?
Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering.
Oh,
Until such time
true.
as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
It's true. Is he trying to put the moves on a female character? Of course he is. Of course he is. That was a silly question.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment. But if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Do you go to the Waking Stands between main story quests and talk to the Scions? No, I don't. I probably should. That just seems like too much effort for me, though. I don't generally talk to people unless I have to.
You wished a word in private.
With you, Gary?
The better not to spoil the festive mood. History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds did before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation.
I am missing out.
It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Yashtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the primal's existence.
She pronounced it Yashtola. Well, that's kind of interesting.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
There's one time that you interact with Thancred and he's mumbling about how he wonders how hot Yuri is under her clothes. Really? Really? That's hilarious. I'm sad that I am missing out on this. Oh, we have to talk about your habit of
As
sneaking
must
up on
we all,
people.
Admiral. Stay the course then, but know that it will lead to no good end.
I just forgot that we should enjoy Shtola's eyes while they last. Because they go all weird later. That's in the Rising Stones. I might be able to go there
Man has ever
now.
put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
Who is she talking about? To justify his actions? She just overheard a conversation between two women. Who is she talking about? She's talking about a Garlean?
Eorzea has become as a raging sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us. When hopes of coexistence founder, Strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Ooh, they give me a weapon here? Yeah, I'll take the Holy Lance. Why not? His actions refer to man. Oh, like man as a whole? Okay. When they go to the Rising Stones, when you see the NPCs all moved around, talk to them, because it means they have something new to say. Okay. When Yugiri met the fraternity, Xanthale has orders to point you in the direction of the Lominsan underworld. Dun dun dun. Thancred and Yida. Oh, I love Yida. I'm excited. I also love Thancred. The Admiral has informed me of the arrangement. I have in my keeping a letter of introduction for Lady Yugiri. To the south stands a gate leading to a pier for smaller fishing vessels. Look for an inconspicuous hired man there and present the letter to him. He serves as a gatekeeper of sorts. Now before you go, I'm obliged to remind you that the members of a Hem fraternity to which you will be introduced abide in the shadows of Luminsan society. They value their independence more highly than pirates and are united by a bond stronger than mithril. To wit, they are invariably wary of new faces. Though it be penned by the Admiral herself, mere words on parchment will only get you so far into their confidence. You must work for every ounce of trust they place in you. But here is the letter. Go to the aforementioned place and show it to the aforementioned man. Oh, and good luck. Where am I going? Why am I so laggy? Oh, God. Why? Why am I so laggy? What is this madness? What quest is this down here? Oh, that'll be, fisherman. It's cold and raining here. There's one point where Thancred is surrounded by women. You won't spoil what it owns. Alright. The upper decks lie above. Well, I don't want to go to the upper decks. I want to talk to a shadowy woman and an inconspicuous man. Oh no, the inconspicuous man is here. Talking to. Got business with me, Venture. So, you're the man the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred, too. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin, but what with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. Ah, you must be the far Easterner what Merlweb says wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. 'Tis an honor to make your acquaintance. Boy may be pretty, but there's not enough. A senator to remove all the debuffs you catch. What are you talking about, CJ? Given enough time, you can asuna everything. I must confess, when I first learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You are not the first person to say that, lass. Lims is a city of pirates, to be sure, and pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. And so you've developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art, too, are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from another, I think. Then what in the seven hells are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary of Do-What's-It, we can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ha! That didn't come out right, did it? Warden's Pan. No, you need to use Warden's Pan on yourself. For protection. Master Rion, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. He have a super warm big quilt. That's warm. Nice. You have been a true friend to us, Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Update on keyboard, it went berserk and somehow crashed your computer. Oh, that sucks. I don't need any of these things. What do I want? I've been taking bow stuff. For reasons. Through the maelstrom. Why does it have what's-his-face's face here? It's super creepy. Yugiri has the air of a woman bursting with gratitude. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envision being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you over long. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. You have a $2 keyboard? Oh, I was gonna say, how did you get a $2 keyboard? I bet it's from Goodwill. That makes sense. Alright, where am I going? To the Rising Stones. So I'm gonna take a side trip and go visit Geralt first. Oh wait! No! I need to go to, I do need to go to Mordona first. You had to rip the print screen key out. Alright, before I forget, I need to go buy the quenching oil for my relic. Otherwise, I'll have to come back here. Are you? Other, that's what I need. Browse at hand quenching oil. Yeah, yours is a. What's with the stutter? Wait, what? Am I stuttering? Is my game stuttering? What are you talking about, CJ? Alright, we're going to the Rising Sands, so you're saying I should go talk to them. Once it dries, it'll be fine. Yeah, my keyboard was so fucked up when I spilled like a huge thing of water on it, and I kept trying to use it, and I got super fucked up. But like once I let it dry out, then it was fine, totally fine again. Like it didn't wreck my keyboard; it just was unusable until it dried. Yushtola, what say you? History is our friend, young one. The answers to the problems of the present are oft to be found within the past. We need but seek them out. Oh, Kaharu. What if you wanted to solve a problem that's already happened, like the Garleans destroying Doma? Tataru, what say you? On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Rising Stones. With your cooperation, we hope to grow rich and transform this place into the filling of gold. Oh, Rion, forgive me, but I must see to the Doman's needs. The Rising Stones? What a peculiar name for a sanctuary. Thancred. Some 15 years ago, a mission took me to Ul'dah. 'Twas then that I first chanced to gaze upon your beauty. Is he hitting on Flan? My screen was? Oh, it wasn't on me. It wasn't on my end. I didn't notice. I was utterly transfixed. I dare not blink lest I deprive myself of even a split second of your radiance. You do flatter me, dear, and I do believe you've had a bit too much to drink. Maybe just a little bit. What in the seven hells are you doing up there? Get down before you fall and break your neck. Don't mind Papalinimo. He's making a fuss over nothing as usual. Yozen's sense of balance is amazing for a boy his age. I wonder how he got so good. Pay attention to that. That means like 1.0 took about 10 years. Wait. Why? Oh, 15 years ago they took him to Ul'dah. You think this is impressive? In Doma we train to run in the treetops. Hoary boulder? What say you? Some of the Domans wanted to learn how to fight, and it's fallen to me to oversee their training. First, I need to find suitable equipment for everyone. Alright. Have I spoken to them enough? Wait, who's over here? Who are these people? Do you care about these people? Coltnet. An adventurer bends not to authority, but lives and acts according to his own beliefs. He is a master of his own destiny. In my native land, there exist individuals not unlike these adventurers. Yet without a master to serve, how does one know the path one must walk? I've been tasked with helping out in the kitchen. Once I've grown accustomed to my duties, I hope to treat our hosts to traditional Doman cuisine. Ooh, that sounds nice. Thancred was referring to one of the first quests in the 1.0 storyline. Oh. Interesting. Minfilia, what say you?
I have been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand.
Hoary Boulder's Rising Stone romance rules.
If you have a moment, I would share my conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the
Why'd you
Sahagin
go?
Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo. Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove. Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul, but never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy. It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion.
Does that explain Fantasia's? You just die and like move your essence to the next corporeal form?
And yet, though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Asians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed. There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness. To most, it is but a fairy tale, yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become clear in time.
All those people that Fantasia's to are raw occupying the domaments that got slaughtered! Bonzi! Horrifying!
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Asians may at last be within sight.
I don't get the whole Aura Domans, because not all Domans are Aura, and Aura exist in Ishgard, so I don't understand how we, like, don't know about them. They do exist in Ishgard, right? Pretty sure they do. Or are they just Domans that kind of moved there? That's not creepy, no?
With Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Speak of the devil. What are you doing not in Waking Sands?
I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
I would say so.
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady.
Ah, yes, of course.
It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
The whole isle?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
Damn.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
They migrated to Ishgard. A ton were murdered because the Ishgardians thought they were Dravanians. Are you just saying that, or was that actually in the plot?
12 preserve.
Super
If there
monarchist.
are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
During this, Lolorito. It was in the Dark storyline? Oh. I don't remember. Why did the Ishgard let them in, though? Ishgard doesn't let anybody in.
It is done, my lord. I... Forgive my impertinence, my lord, but these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve. Revolution.
The Mentor became a Dark Knight because his parents were murdered in front of him, and then the first Dark Knight saved him. Doesn't the Dark storyline end that you're like talking to yourself? Aren't you the Dark Knight quest giver? What do I want to get? Whatever. We'll grab these. Through the maelstrom. The plot thickens. Oh, I guess the achievement, when the achievements unlock, I finished another another patch. Minfilia's thoughts keep returning to the fate of the students of Baldessian. Of course she does. They do. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. No, no, it avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such a time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is in our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. It concerns etheric fluctuations which we had previously attributed to good King Mogomog XII. The king is no more the blessing for which we have you to thank. Yet all is not well in the Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing etheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. You got tired of reading? Does that mean you're leaving? Or what? Or you stopped paying attention to the story when you went through it? All I know about the story is from reading about the tutor on the wiki. But I do know that the guy that gave you the jobstone was actually dead the whole time. Oh, so are you talking, so the 30 to 50 storyline is the dead guy, and then the 50 to 60 storyline is you talking to yourself? Is that how it works? Sorry if that's spoilery. I think I read that. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you... Celia, I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. What manner of problem? A band of refugees hailing from Ul'dah, this time, are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. No, when you played, you started skipping them. Alright. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present they are in the seventh heaven awaiting formal response. I see. Mayhaps this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. I have done that part, haven't I? Or are you saying... Oh wait, no, I'm not 60. I'm only 50. Okay, never mind. Don't talk to me about the 50 to 60 story. I haven't done that yet. I've only done... but then... I don't want to read that. I can't read what Fuzzy wrote. Somebody, is anybody on here who's mentoring? I can't read it. I don't want to read it. I don't know what Fuzzy said, but I don't want to read it. I'm gonna have to time it out. There we go. Sorry. My bad. No spoilers. Maybe it wasn't a spoiler, but it looked spoilerish, so I couldn't read it. So I couldn't read it to tell if it was a spoiler or not. I'm sorry, Fuzzy. I see. Mayhaps this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Acilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted, but I will hear their suit. Rion, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Should I talk to people again? Will their thing have changed because it's a new patch? They're all... No, they're all talking to the same people. Man, the bar that the Rising Stone is behind is so tiny compared to the Rising Stone. You're gonna head it? Alright, thanks for stopping in. Oh. Draggle-tailed refugee. Later, Bonzi. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. 12 be praised, it is you! We're ready and willing to work, same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray, calm yourself. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. I will have fun. Thank you. You too. Beg your pardon, Antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ul'dah for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as would sully his soul sooner than his palms, any road. The flames do what they can for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So surely you'd do the same for us. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. Well, it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid. That decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. And so it is with great regret that I must deny your request. Oh, God. But we've nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Tataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ul'dah, my lady. Alphinaud has been wounded. What? How? Is it serious? I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently, lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells! Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please! If you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady? We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I am not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. How can you be so blind? Find Alphinaud and quickly. If he is in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalima will see to it. Alpha Node is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Rion. Wait, what's the Hourglass? Okay, now I'm gonna swing by Geralt. Wait, I should be queued for something. What's the next, dungeon? Shit. I did... Hockey... Chimera, Embers, Thorn March. I need to do Brayflux. Curds and Slay. Wait, I picked that up. Where am I supposed to go for Curds and Slay? Casa del Sol. Okay, we'll go there next. And what's after Curds and Slay? This time for fun. Do I have that one? I don't. Where do I pick that up? Mordona. Oh wait, no, I already unlocked Mordona. Okay. Queue for a bunch of them. No, I'm doing them all in order, CJ. I'm doing them in order. Why are you trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do? And then I need... I already have Amdapor unlocked. Core Leader. Minstrel's Ballad. Bleh. I don't think I want to do that unsynced. Or synced. You asked what was next. I didn't ask if queuing for a bunch of them was next. That wasn't the answer to that question though, CJ. Queue for a bunch of them is not an answer to what's next. So you're back. Never doubted for a second you'd trounce all three primals and come back to pester me again. Alright then. Let's see the White Hot Ember, the Howling Gale, and the Hyperfused Ore. Aye, these ought to get me the levels of heat I need, which leaves just the Rad's hand quenching oil for cooling things off after. You got that too, I assume? Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. You've done your part, and so I'll do mine. Watch now and try not to bat your eyelids. It ain't every day you get to see a relic reborn. Mwahaha! Mwahaha! These God-given hands worked yet another miracle. Feast your eyes on gay Bolg, just as it was in the days of yore. 'Tis a sight to move a man to tears, you lucky bastard. You better bloody well take care of it. What's the problem? Oh. I have to equip it. Okay. What? Oh, I gotta... Oh. Okay. I don't have the stuff for that. What is... How do we find out? Only 2 missed? Wait, that's for the... It's 3. Okay. Okay, I'll probably do that just because it's stupid easy. Now we are going to Ul'dah. I guess we won't bother with the rest of it. Because there's not stuff that's just gonna happen for fun. At least not anything useful. Where in... Oh! Is that the name of the inn in the Adventurers Guild? The bar is the Quicksand and the inn is the Hourglass? Perhaps? Alphino, you look healthy.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well.
You are quite
Ul'dah,
well.
on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dan, money is the foremost, and some would say the only measure of a man's worth. Small wonder that the wealthiest wield the greatest influence. So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dan way of thinking, they may as well not exist. Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General Rauban and the Sultana understand this, which is why they ordered the Immortal Flames to provide the refugees aid and succor. Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight. This has prompted more and more Uldans to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry. The manner of Lord Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the Immortal Flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Desperate times. Alphinaud wishes to investigate the circumstances surrounding the riot. As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun spontaneously. Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the Hall of Flames. I would hear what General Rauban has to say upon the matter. Oh, right, that's what... Oh, okay, that's what that cutscene was with, Teleji, Adeleji, and his manservant. He was the one who provoked it. This is not the way I want to go. Whew, I almost zoned. Before I realized what I was doing. Wait, where am I going? Oh, Hall of Flame. Wait. Oh, okay. That is this. Okay. And I was thinking we were going to the up top to not the Ruby Road. Not here, anyways. Good thing I looked at the map. Hello, Rabon. Oh yes, I made it in one jump. Now is not a good time, Rion. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Alphinaud, back on your feet already? You may credit my swift recovery to your Churgeons. My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they came to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, I observed several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. None can deny that tensions between Ul'dah's citizenry and refugee populace have increased since the Domans were turned away, but would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. Winter! And what of those who have not a single gil to spend, who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than to bring it to bear against their benefactors. Come to the point. Very well. My point, General, is that this powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion. And now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning anon. The General is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, with good cause. Were he to claim, without the necessary proof, that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the Monitress would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugee aid. You're so drunk? It's weed? Anyone want expert? I don't know if we should expert with you if you're drunk. Regardless, they will face harsh criticisms in the days ahead. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Rion. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation, independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at a request for such information, but I have no doubt you can persuade him with your silver tongue. Hashtag life. I, meanwhile, shall seek answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? Oh, I think I got Alphanet's head in the top of that. Or in the bottom of that. Commander Swift, what say you? I know you are too awesome to do so. I'm just busy leveling Rion. You look as though you have something to say, Rion, do you? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Where the heck is Lost Hope? Oh, I know where that is. Okay. I need to get more water. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, if not less. Oh, why is this door open? What the? I thought I closed it. I totally closed it. How did it get open? Did it fall open? Was it slowly open? Was Arthas indeed inside and pushed his way open? But it's like the door to my my laundry room, which is tiny. It's literally like a washer and dryer and like a shelf. And that's the entire space of it. So I would have seen him if he was in there. I'm super confused. I'm so confused. Ryo sucks, though not as good as me, because such is my skill. Winter. If you're making a dirty joke that you suck better than Rion, then that's amusing. If you're just saying that you suck, then that is not true. Arthas, what are you doing down there? What are you doing, silly? Where are you? Come here. Come here. There you are. Whoa. I just ran into this place. What? There's two people to talk to here. Your words suck? Aw. That's because you're drunk. You, like, can't type. You're turning into a Suna here. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well, then you've come to the right place. Ah, you mean those refugees. Oh no, you won't find them here. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Outsiders have trouble understanding that. Like the merchants who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. You love Siri time? You mean Ari? A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I am increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He'll explain everything. Huh, I don't remember going back here. Ah, don't hurt me! I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon. You're not a flame? I see. If Leofric bid you speak to me, then I take it you have agreed to help. 'Twill be praised for that, because we haven't a moment to waste. Everyone knows the flames are on the march. The others have fallen under the fanatic spell, but not I. Promises of revolution and retribution, of holding the ruling class accountable and taking that which is owed. Ha! A childish fantasy. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that the one of our idealists has returned, however, the madness of this merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently, so traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt this merchant will leave the remainder to his doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. Oh, kitten, you're so cute. Terrified refugee. Arthas, come here. Come here. Come here. No, come here. Come here, silly butt. Come here. Hey. Come here, I want to cuddle with you. No. Come here. Aha, I got you. I got you. Yeah, we're gonna cuddle. We're gonna cuddle. No. No. We're gonna cuddle, kitten. No. Why are you leaving me? What if we sit like this? Is that okay? Let's read. What does the terrified refugee have to say? What? What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw. Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. And then you would be here with me, here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Arthie Poo. I'm awesome and I'm such an amazing pick entertainer? What do you mean by pick? I feel like you spelled something wrong. That you deserve godlike status. Well, that's nice. Arthas, why do you always sit in ways that nobody can see you? I imagine I have to soothe him. Slash... Arthas, you're on the key. You're on my keyboard. Soothe. Who are you? What do you want? Aye, it's true. I followed the merchant. May the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. And when we asked how, he revealed a cache of weapons he had brought and implored us to seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into two groups, sent us off on our own. An awesome entertainer. Aw, thank you. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, and then they started arguing, and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting, and the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... Oh gods, the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Shock and awe. Oh, we're getting 110 now. The terrified refugee would have you find his brethren and convince them to lay down their arms. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords! They were supposed to train us to fight, but the one he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Oh, if only we'd never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality, that's it! Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one man. Mayhaps then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Where are we going? Arthas is like almost sitting on my lap. He's like on my lap and on my keyboard tray. This is slightly more useful. I don't know where I'm going, but I will go towards this arrow. Oh wait, we're going into this cave, aren't we? Yeah. Pretty sure we are. Don't see them. Or wait, is it up top? No, there's people down here. There's somebody. Desperate refugee. Seven hells, they found us! Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lad. We're more than willing to kill you ourselves. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oops. Wrong keys. Ugh. Arthas, you're kind of in the way still. You're kind of still in the way. Oh, there's more. Arthas. You're in the way, silly butt. What? Oh shoot, I should have used. Arthas, you're making this so awkward. I would be okay if you left me now, Arthas, because you're in a really awkward spot. You beat him like it was nothing! Thal almighty, what are we gonna do now? Arthy poo. Why you gotta sit in the way? Why are you such a stinky butt? Where am I going? This way. Oh, I could have gone through that cave too. We'll go this way and not get my feet wet. Arthas, you have a weird lump on your head. Is that just your bony skull? You've returned! Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Huh? Where else would he be? Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others. As I recall, he wished to approach the refugees there as well, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their force from the vicinity. And now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him. Convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. Where's Stone's Throw? What is down there? Oh, I know. I know where that is. Okay. Shit. guess we can go through the cave. Wolfman Dave is chasing me around on Faerie. Hello, how's it going? Are you on Faerie? Are you like actually chasing me? I don't believe you are. Oh man, somebody is doing the same quest as me. Oh, it's Liquid Moon. They were totally doing the other quests. They were doing the same quest as me before I took an hour-and-a-half break, weren't they? That's so crazy. That we're still in the same spot when I left for an hour-and-a-half. Arthas, you're twitching. Why are you twitching, silly cat? Yeah, this place. Licks drunk winter. Have you seen my parents? Oh, is Wolf somebody you know? They told me to stay here with the others. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Old Da. The man said they were gonna change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked angry and I got scared. Lots of people left with the man after that, but no one's come back. Alright. We're going back to Old Da. Alright, that's how long are you gonna sit here, you silly butt? I like that you're like, sort of sitting on my lap. But you're also kind of awkward still. Trying to get off my mount. I'm not even on one. Oh, I can't click this. There we go. Welcome back, Rion. Have you learned aught of interest? You persuaded a gang of refugees to lay down their arms. The Flame General will be pleased to learn of this. Less so these other revelations. You must apprehend this treasonous snake at once. I guess it's Gloam that I want. Thanks, Winter. Reap the Whirlwind. Swift is determined to stop the rabble-rousing merchant from sowing further sedition. This merchant has not only publicly incited sedition within the Sultanate, but has gone so far as to provide material support for would-be belligerents. It galls me that his role in this uprising should have escaped our notice for so long. Yet I can well imagine why he did it. Why it did. Rightly or wrongly, those with whom he consorts do not trust us. Alas, trust is not easily gained, even in times of peace. We must nevertheless try, for I believe it is only with the cooperation of the refugees that we will catch our quarry, and so I would have you continue your investigation in Pearl Lane. We know that the merchant sought to recruit the people of Lost Hope and Stone's Throw, so it seems only reasonable to assume he may have approached the residents of Pearl Lake as well. After all, the first riots occurred within the city itself. What? Winter? That is not true. Don't be beating yourself up. You are also awesome. Most if not all will refuse to discuss this subject with you, but there is one who may be willing to do so, a man named Landabear. He too has his misgivings about us, but I believe he understands that these riots do little to further his people's cause. Aw, do you want some chin rubbing, Arthas? No, not so much. But I want to rub your chin. Alright, where's Pearl Lane? Oh. Far from anything. I guess we'll go to the Weaver's Guild. It's probably the closest. No, he does. It's his hobby. Well, I don't like it. Oh, you mean sucking donkey dicks is his hobby? That's not very nice. Arthas, you're making this so awkward for me. And my leg's getting tired. Tired of you sitting on it. First comes a man with promise of deliverance. seen your suffering firsthand and will bear it no longer, he says. Your friend, your ally, your comrade in arms, take his hand and he will guide you to a better tomorrow. Winter. I think you should go to sleep, Winter. You'll feel better when you're not drunk. You're being one of those, like, belligerent drunks where you're just all negative and down on yourself. Beauty's in the eye of the one sitting in your lap. Are you sitting in his lap? Then comes a soldier with the promise of justice. Follow the man who came before at your peril, he says. For they who sow the wind shall reap the whirlwind. Arthas, now you're seriously in the way. But you're too cute. You're too cute. The man's no saint. Any fool can see that. But tools for his tasks to be used and discarded. As for this soldier, he thinks only of his mission. He's more honest than the man, but every bit as ruthless. Make no mistakes. He's gonna wake up and be regretful tomorrow. Your butt's not that big to reach Wiles. Fair enough, fair enough. With whom shall I cast my lot? Neither, says I. Far as I'm concerned, you're no better than the bastard you pursue. Nah, the soldier is thinking how else he might get what he wants. He's tried the diplomatic approach and failed. Mayhaps a firmer hand is needed. Oh, when he talks to the soldier, he's talking to me. You'll be happy as Larry as long as you don't want me to go away. Whoop, you know everything. Whoop, no, lol, everything with Rion. I don't know what you're trying to say. But you are welcome to stay, Winter. But I think you might need to go to sleep. I think you'll feel better if you sleep. But you are totally welcome to stay as long as you like. Arthas, what are you flicking your tail around? Like you're pissed off at me or something. I'm the one who should be pissed off at you because you're so in the way, you silly cat. You're so in the way. You're so cute. As long as I'm doing dialogue, you can sit there, Arthas. Well, you'll get no justification from me, soldier, if that's what you're waiting for. I'll not raise hand against you. But neither will I lend a hand to help you. Chases Winter's drunk ass around stream. Oh, Winter. Not that it makes any difference. Pa, the gods seem bent on granting your every bloody wish. Hey, just 'cause I'm awesome. There you are, Landabear. Have you given any thought to my proposal? Ah, here's the merchant. You! That was totally his manservant. There he goes, towards the gate of Thal. Go and claim your prize for coin and country. Arthas, you better not be flicking your tail around because you're pissed. Alright, where are we going? Oh, in Central Thanalan. Well, he got away quick. He's kind of closer to the steps of Nald. Whoops, this way. We got to go this way. Steps of Nald. A drunk Winter dropped this link in my Discord, so I'm here because even though he's drunk, I love him. Hello, Dust Off Gaming. Welcome. Apparently Winter in his drunk state is getting me all the viewers. What am I doing here? Oh. Mistrustful Merchant. I'm playing really awkwardly at the moment because there's a cat on my lap. And he's not a big lap cat, and so I don't want to chase him away, but he's in the way. You again? Why are you pursuing me? Damn it. Sedition, treason, revolution? That's preposterous. Who has filled your head with these lies? Refugees? The selfsame refugees who terrorize the streets of Ul'dah? Ha! You've no evidence to prove your accusations. None. No, I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. Oh man, Rion looks so angry. For the sake of argument, let's say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I gave a Kieran's arse about politics. It was business. Only business. Oh, Wolfman! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, who's creeping us? We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. I did a good job of protecting him. Okay, Arthas, my leg's falling asleep. I'm gonna have to make you move. What's all this commotion? 7 hells! Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. Glad they don't think I'm the killer, at least. Ouch. Can I move without you leaving? Arthas, just chill for a little bit. There you go. I know! I did so— oh, we scared Arthas away. I'm sorry, Arthas. But you make my foot fall asleep. You're not even that big. Hold, adventurer. I would know more about your relationship with the victim, as well as the events leading up to his death. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhaps we owe his murder a debt of gratitude. In any case, it's obvious you are not the one whom we seek. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. I'm going back to the Hall of Flames. Alright. Yeah, I feel like he literally was like, if you protect me, I'll tell you everything. And I nodded. I agreed to protect him, and then I failed. Like, I was a huge failure there. That was awful. Although I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do against somebody like a sniper bowman. Swift. What news, Rion? Where's the merchant? Oh, he's kind of dead. I failed. Murdered? Damn it all to the 7th hell. He was not simply murdered, Rion. He was silenced. Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter what we grab here. Oh yeah, I should be in queue for something. Shit. Revolution. Swift has a message for you from General Raubon. The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you had returned. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries, as well as the results of his own investigation. Master Alphinaud has already been informed, and he should be waiting for you outside. Pray proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Whatever. I don't really need to do dungeons anymore. I did a lot of dungeons today. Wait, where am I going? I know, Winter, but I appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy my stream. And I'm glad you think I'm awesome. Chamber of Rule. Ugh, the stupid guild sellers. And their say spam. Sprint's off. Damn. There we go. We've been expecting you, sir. Please, proceed inside. Give me this one, even though I don't really need it.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room.
Okay.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination.
Why is the person who was speaking not on the screen? That was weird.
Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters. It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated. Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
We already knew this.
Teleji Adeleji. But
They
he
didn't know
spoke in
this.
favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused.
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Isn't that where we PP?
The destruction wrought by
PvP.
Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that
Yes,
his
it totally
rampage
is.
laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed. There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day. Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
Really? That's their agreement?
In full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate? And,
Dust
most
off.
likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Omega.
Omega?
Pardon?
Oligon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated. Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself.
But I felled Bahamut. Your drunk mess hurts.
It might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
Your chat wouldn't reload. That sucks.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
'Tis in acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
Is DJ around? Haven't seen or heard from him. Oh, I guess he is. Stories we tell. Were we talking about DJ earlier? He didn't comment. I assumed he wasn't here anymore. Recent revelations weigh heavily on Alphinode's mind. I should be glad to know the truth, and yet, the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens me. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interest to learn more of the military activities in the disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited to the task, Corporal Hunter. Do take a moment to visit the Adder's Nest and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. Begone, whelp! This is no place for children. I'm sorry. I was looking for you, mister. People said you were looking for the man who left with my parents. You know this girl? So he visited Stone's Throw as well. I see. DJ doesn't want to play Overwatch with you? Aw, DJ, why are you so mean? Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. Oh, Alphinode's so nice. Really? You'd help me look, mister? Of course. But first, I must needs finish speaking with my friend. He's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhaps you could wait for me by that pillar over there. We require but a moment. Okay, mister. I'll be waiting. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhaps Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an aether-starved primal. Even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Memphilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhaps the time has come for a change. I want to screenshot. Rion, this is Memphilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in the 12 zone has taken a turn for the worse. I will explain in detail once you arrive. My lips are dry. Grody. The 12s would? Then the primal threat she spoke of before has been confirmed. We've received no report of Ixial activity, which leaves the Sylph? Go, Rion. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Winter, your typing is almost as bad as soon as. Alright. I need to go to Costa. Well, let's go to Costa del Sol. There's Weiskit. Asian and I share an affliction. Who's Asian? All Asians. Rion Hunter. I shall have to thank Derswitz, for he was as good as his word. He promised he'd find you. I'm lucky to have such friends. What can I say? In the company of heroes, you keep good company. Haha. And that's what I need your help with. I'm sure you remember Brayflax. In a bit of trouble she is. As the captain of the guards here, I can hardly go charging off to her rescue. Yet I would forsake a friend? Never. And so I thought of you, Rion. Truly, your timing is fortuitous, and your fortitude unmatched. If there is any who can help our mutual Gobby friend, it is you. Now, off you go then, to Brayflax Longstop. That is... yeah, that's more by Wineport. Asuna? Insuna and I share an affliction. Drunk Brit. Yes, that sentence makes way more sense now. That it's Asuna and not Asian. What is this quest? Oh, this was... I know what that was. I don't care about that. It's treasure. But I don't have any gatherers and don't plan on doing any treasure hunts anytime soon, so... 'tis not something I needs to care about. So many things to unlock at 50. It's just never ending. I'm so far away from Heavensward still. Oh, wait, am I going to? No, I'm going the right way still. You mean you're an Asian file, but at the moment me and Asuna are just Brits. Oh. Goodly Uplander is here to give lent hand to Gobbyflax of Brayflax. Uplander tongue flaps makes for happy Gobby. Brayflax ear catch enemy foot noise. Illuminati want Brayflax secrets. Dirty take they try and try. Psh. Stinky sweet secret recipe. Brayflax can give to Gobby friend. Brayflax cheese is most tasty fresh. And now Brayflax is hunted Gobby. Brayflax is no cheese maker, but Brayflax free cheese recipe from Illuminati. Cheese is Gobby birthright. No Gobby die make Illuminati cheese lords, but now they want to make Brayflax dead Gobby. Brayflax give Uplander lent hand in past times, yes? Mighty Rockman fall with Gobby help, yes? Now is time come for Lentham to be Brayflax's Iron Fish. Iron Fist. Quest complete. Wait, shouldn't it tell me that stuff's unlocked? Yes. Brayflax is now accessible. Alright, let's go to Camp Tranquil. Who am I talking to here? Who am I talking to? Oh, this person. They're hiding under the tent. Yes, I'm Addiston, one ever listening to the Shroud. Pray, tell, why have you sent me out? Why have you sought me out? You are come at Lorian's urging. Good heavens, the elementals smile upon me, sending one of the brave souls who smote the cultists within Amdapor Keep. Well met, my friend. I am here at Auron Senna's behest to investigate the keep. You are here because of my findings. Terrible things fester within those ruins, and someone must destroy them. Yes, even though the lambs of Dalamud and their dealings with the void scent plague us no longer, the fell presence hanging over the place grows stronger by the day. Wood whalers ventured into the keeps to find the cause. The reports were chilling. Someone has completed the cultist rituals and summoned the most ghastly of void scent. Over them reigns a leader, peerless in might and malice. You must fell this void scent lord, and so dispel the foulness hanging over the ruins. Maxine guards the gate of Amdapor Keep. I shall alert her to your coming. Now go, my friend. May the elementals guide you to your victory. To AK. Whee! Where am I going? Wait. Oh, it is there. Okay. I totally thought... Isn't there another dungeon down here? Amdapor City is down there, and Amdapor Keep is up here. I get it. I get it. What brings you back to this tainted place, adventurer? Ah, so you are the one who has answered Brother Addison's call to enter the ruins. I warn you, though, the keep has never been more perilous. The evil that dwells within has warped the forest life, turning woodland animal to brutish beast. This place is feral. Our only hope is to slay the Voidsent at the heart of the castle. If we do not, well, I pray that the elementals guide your way through the keep, adventurer, and your victory brings peace to the forest. Alright. We got AK. Now we need to go to Drybone. Nope. That wasn't what I wanted to click. We're going on an unlocking, Oh, AK Hard is one that I don't just unlock. It's actually a quest. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, where's Lavian's grave? Or Leovin's? Imagine there was actually like time constraints on some of these quests. The tombstone has been knocked over and the earth before it disturbed. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. So this is where poor Leovin now lies? Well, maybe not so much. What is the meaning of this? Not only is her grave defiled, her body's gone! Who could have done this? Oh no. Could it have been Edda? The more I think about it, the more it makes... Well, I was going to say sense, but... Gods! I will try to explain. To the rest of us, our little party of 4 was but a means to riches and glory, such things as adventurers seek. But to Edda, it was her life. She blamed herself for Aver's death, and to our shame we agreed with her, though we knew full well we were all to blame. And then we left her where she stood with her fiancé's head for company. Ack! How could we have been so heartless? Small wonder if the poor girl has been driven from her wits. But what's done is done. All we can do is admit to our mistakes and make amends as best we can. Aver is gone, and so is Leovin, but Edda refused to accept it. She won't let go of the past. I know not what she means to do in Tamtara, but it can lead to no good end. I will attend this wedding and try to restore her to her senses. Yeah, good luck with that. I would be much reassured if you could accompany me, Rion. As the Faerie once did, so too does Etta look up to you. She may not listen to me, but she may yet heed the words of someone she admires. And failing that, no, it doesn't bear thinking about. If we hurry, it need not come to that. Please, meet me at the Tamtara Deepcroft. Together, we'll put an end to whatever madness Etta is planning. Do I literally have to go to Tamtara? Why can't you just unlock? Why do I have to physically go places? Where is the entrance to Tamtara? Oh, right, I know where it is. Right there, okay. Alright, to the south. Oh, I always do that. I would jump over at like the worst possible spot and then I get stuck here. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh. Seriously. Seriously? I don't think I've ever gotten this stuck before. Alright, well, you know what? Rather than mess around here, let's just teleport out of here again. Fuck. That was awful. Just as I was complaining about how I always jump over there and get stuck, I got like stuck worse than ever before. Why did I get on the same mount again? What coincidence? Yeah, I think we're not gonna do any of these dungeons tonight. I'll just quest. I'll go on an unlocking spree, and when there's nothing left to unlock, I'll continue on with main story quest for a little while. Somewhere down here is the entrance. Hugmont. A Lalafell Thaumaturge. Just so happens a fellow like that went into the Deepcroft not a minute ago. There was a young lady with him, dressed head to toe in white. The lass was all smiles and giggles, like a maiden on her wedding day, but your friend looked stiff as a board. Can't say I blame him, though. Crypts do strange things to the best of us. You mean to head inside as well, do you? Well, take care you don't wake the dead, eh? Ha ha ha. Alright. Oh, we actually have to complete that. Okay. Limsa? What else do we have on here? Let's maybe do some of these top ones. There we go. Let's go to Limsa. There's probably a more efficient way I could do this, but whatever. I'm just gonna go down the list. Where's the Miners Guild? That's back in Ul'dah. God damn it. Oh, Upper Depths. Oh yeah, Marauder's Tower. That makes sense. To the Marauders Guild. Good day to you, Rion. How timely. There's something I would ask of you. But where are my manners? Is there aught you require? Here at Blowenthing's behest, you say? Ha! That he should send you of all people is a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to appraise you of the situation. You will doubtless recall driving the serpent reavers of Sestasha. Well, despite our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say, though eyewitnesses claim that they seem more akin to fiends from the briny depths. To be frank, we are not wholly certain what we're dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend, and you will fare better against whatever awaits within Sestasha, of that I have no doubt. If you will be willing to assist us, pray report to Deperja, who stands guard by the entrance to the cavern. Okay. There's another one here. Hullbreaker. King of the Hull. Where is that one? Dunstan. Where's Dunstan? Randomly right there. Okay, we're just gonna run. Run as fast as we can until we run smack into him, because that's what it looks like is going to happen. 7th Sage. GG Wazoo. We've talked to him about something, haven't we? Oh, is this guy that's like down below? Yeah. Where can we get over the side? You're Ryan Hunter, are you? The chief will be pleased that you came. Now, time's of the essence. I'll get straight to business. During your travels, you might have heard tell of Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Hell's I'd be started if you hadn't heard of the bloke. Ain't a soul in Limsa as don't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the 5 seas was safe from Mistbeard's grasp, not even the golden fleet of Ul'dah. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, the man vanished without a trace while sailing the Rotano. Since then, rumors spread that the Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove of plunder. Folks believe that it's somewhere out there, just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take over from here, Dunstan. Chief! Greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you sent Leviathan to the bottom of the Indigo Deep. Before I begin, let me make it clear that I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With the detail established, I shall continue Dunstan's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. Such was its elusiveness. But recent developments have treasure hunters across the realm stirring anew. South of Vilbrin, upon the Rotano Sea, there lies the Sildales? Along the fringes of these remote islands, there's an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. Man can hardly see his own hand in front of him. Be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered the mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with the tales of an island hidden within, which appears without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was that the legend of Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain circumstances, and as luck would have it, on one such day a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted island, where it made an astonishing discovery, the Har, Mistbeard's own flagship, lying broken within a cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mists could regather. Upon returning to Limsa, he forbade his group from revealing the discovery to a single soul, but word inevitably spread, as is often the way of such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle that they might claim Mistbeard's cache. I would have you get there before they do, Rion, and retrieve a single object from the Har, a golden coffer bearing Mistbeard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but his being Storm Marshal is like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants you to go to instead. So long as you bring back what he asked for, you're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I make my request off the record, I must impress upon you that the matter is of grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. What the hell is that? Komodo? No doubt you're wondering how to get to the Isle. I have a ship moored at Moorby dry docks. Meet me there when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over. You're gonna ferry me to a hidden isle that breaks hulls? Alright, we gotta... AK, for keepsake, we need to take off of here. We actually want to hide that. Yeah, we want to hide that for now. Not easy being green. We want to hide for now. Oh, we're making progress. And the corpse groom can hide. No, it's just these ones. Alright. Miner's Guild, Stashin, Morby. We don't need the Legacy of Alec on here. Anyways, we are going to... Where's Drillamont? Corthus. Oh, right, that's Stone Vigil. Okay. So we're going to Morby Dradox. Everything in order? Then let's get you over to Hellbreaker Isle before it's a swarm with scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece, never you fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather, and I know exactly when the mist will clear up. When you arrive, you make your way to the wreck of the Har. Mistbeard's coffer is bound to be somewhere inside. As for how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out. Resourceful venture that you are. We're waiting for you, Limsa. Oh, my headset's dying. Well, I think it'll last another half hour, and that's about all we've got left. So... now we want, King of the Hall, we want to hide. The Legacy of Alec, actually I should do that, but not right now. So we just need Miners Guild, which is Ul'dah, Sestasha, which is outside of Aleport, and Corthus. Let's go to Aleport. Let's go see Sestasha. What? What? My game just crashed. You know? Alright, let's see. If we have further issues with this, I might call it a night. But if I can get back in right away, I guess we'll keep going for another half hour. No, I don't want to update my phone right now. Holy crap, my phone's cold. This doesn't seem promising. I think it might crash again. This doesn't look promising, guys. It's hanging. It's not loading it. Which means my computer probably needs a reboot, but if I reboot, then I'm not going to come back online, so we're just going to probably call it a night. Yeah. Close. I'm sorry, guys. Final Fantasy is telling me it's time to give her a break. So, I'm going to end a little bit early tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night, and tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll be playing The Forest, which reminds me, I should probably make sure that I have that up to date. Let me go do that right now. Oops. Oh, preparing to launch. Apparently I'm launching The Forest. That's not what I meant to do. My headset's dying, so my light is blinding. Alright, let me quit that. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good night, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. for The Forest, and I will also be playing again at 7 p.m. For some Final Fantasy. Whether I'm on Ari or Rion, it's probably going to be Rion. I might hop on Ari for a little bit. I should probably do some roulettes on her. But that's the plan for tomorrow. So take care, and good night.